It's Margarita, and today I'm going to tell you my top 10 picks for Valentine's Day, Women's Edition. Now, there are so many fragrances to choose from, and you always want to make sure you smell your best when it's that special day. And now that Valentine's Day is just a week away, let me tell you, there are some fragrances that just stand out more than others and just have that sexiness that others don't. So I'm going to tell you my top 10 picks for Valentine's Day. And you let me know in the comments which one you think I should choose to wear for myself. Number one, we're going to start out with one of my favorites. And just so you know, this is in no particular order, but there are some I like more than others. But this one right here, oh my goodness. This one is by Bond number 9, Nolita. I don't have the original cap because this is a refill bottle. So I used one of my, so the cap's from Kriegler. Just so you know, if you're missing a cap from Bond number 9, the caps from Kriegler fit on top of the 100 ml size bottle of Bond number 9s. But just the bottle itself, Nolita, is just beautiful. This is tangerine, freesia, lily, jasmine sambac, rose, musk, amber, and sandalwood. These notes just play so well together, and oh my goodness, this is a floral that is fruity. The tangerine really stands out and stays throughout the fragrance while you wear it. Even though it's a top note, it does ground it. The rose is not too rosy, and that's great because I am someone who rose just smells like a funeral home on me, or like just really, really mature. It doesn't typically like me, but this is done so nicely in sandalwood. There is something to be said about the combination of amber and sandalwood. Amber gives it a sultriness, and most quote unquote sexy fragrances have amber as a note for women. It just darkens it. It just makes it little black dress worthy. And this is Nolita by Bond number 9. Number 2, Musk Tahara. This is by Swiss Arabian, sold on the Maison d'Orient website. And this is actually something that was given to me as a promo. And I have a full review on this channel if you want to search through my videos, through my fragrance playlist. This is an oil, and this is probably the most beautiful fragrance oil I have smelled. This is the only note listed is white musk. But the way that this is done, there is nothing animalic. There's nothing musty. There's nothing earthy or gritty or stinky or funky about this musk. This is a pure, clean white musk. Like, this is something you can wear with the white t-shirt kind of a look. It is just pure clean without smelling soapy. The emollients of this, I'm just gonna put some on my skin so you can see, and I hope my camera picks it up. But just look at how thick and rich it is. Like, a little bit goes a long way, and this is extremely potent and extremely fragrant. Moisturizing. But this just smells so good. Oh my goodness. This is also unisex. In fact, they have a red one, a rose one that my husband wears, and he wears it as a beard oil. So you can also, gentlemen, you can also fragrance your beards. It's okay. We like when they smell good. Just as a side note. But this is one of the best unisex musks, and so sexy. Oddly enough, this is versatile enough. You can wear this places outside of just dates. But this is wonderful for going to bed. I just cannot stop smelling my hand. Let me stop before I bite myself. This is Musk Tahara by Swiss Arabian. Number 3, Dior Addict. This bottle has taken a licking, but it keeps on ticking. I actually got this in a swap in one of my Facebook groups, and oh my God, I don't know how I ever lived without this. Now, y'all know I'm a niche snob, so my designer collection is very, very small. It's got to be really, really special for me to have a designer fragrance in my collection. That said, Dior Addict is nothing short of addictive. This is given blackberry, mandarin leaf, silk tree blossom, jasmine, night blooming cereus, orange blossom, rose, vanilla, tonka, and Mysore sandalwood. Tonka is the note that does not like me. However, The tonka does not smell like plastic in this one because the vanilla, the sandalwood, and the florals really ground this. This is a dark, it smells like it could have coffee in it, but it doesn't. Think of this as the answer to black opium. If you like black opium, you will absolutely love Dior Addict. This is a nice, sultry, somewhat gourmand floral, and the tonka is what's making it gourmand. But again, the tonka is not going plasticky, which I absolutely love. This is great for grown and sexy. This is not for just dress down, honey. You got to have on your stilettos. You've got to have on that sleek dress that's fitted. Your hair's got to be up, and you just got to have it all together. This is going to the lovely steak or seafood house with that special someone. And this is Dior Addict. Number 4, Bite Me by Confessions of a Rebel. This is a decant that I got again in a swap in the fragrance group that I'm in. I love my groups. If you are not a member of any fragrance groups and you want to try things without buying a whole bottle or get really, really great unbiased reviews of fragrances and a sounding board, I strongly recommend joining a support group is what I call it on a platform so you can exchange information and fragrances with like-minded people. But anywho, Bite Me. Yes, the name says it all. And I love how this brand actually describes their fragrances in the title. But the notes in here are strawberry, vanilla orchid, red apple, rum, and jasmine. Does this not sound like a delectable dessert or not? So if you like something that is sexy but not dark sexy, more like a flirty, this is more flirty sexy because this is bright. This is not dark. This is not rich. It's heavily gourmand, but it's for those who like the fruitier, brighter ones. It's like if you like Delina by Parfums de Marly, but you don't like the heavy rose dominance, think of that minus the sour rhubarb note. This is so sweet. Think of like Burberry Her without whatever that sour bite is in that. Oh, this is so pretty. It's pretty. If you want to be pretty but not necessarily glamorous, I recommend this one, Bite Me by Confessions of a Rebel. Number 5, Santal Complete by Fragrance Du Bois. Yes, this is a decant. I don't own a full bottle. I want one, but I probably wouldn't get through a whole bottle. So again, I was able to secure a decant in the group. Sandalwood. For those who love sandalwood, like I love sandalwood, it's one of my favorite, probably my top 3 or 4 notes. But let me tell you what this is giving. This is giving coconut, lemon, violet, black pepper, sandalwood, vanilla, musk, and amber. So if you want a gourmand sandalwood, this is, in my opinion, hands down, the best composition of sandalwood ever made. Not that I've smelled every sandalwood fragrance ever, but I've smelled quite a few, and someone would be hard pressed to give me a better sandalwood. It's creamy. It doesn't have the earthiness. It's not gross. Like some sandalwoods are so masculine that they turn gross on a female's chemistry, and this one just isn't that. And I'm thinking because the vanilla and amber are giving it the creaminess. This is like I said, it's a gourmand sandalwood. It's borderline edible, and gourmand is my favorite family for fragrance, and this is definitely not something you want to wear to work because that sandalwood is woody. The wood is wooding. But that vanilla and tonka are just making it so rich and sexy. This is something beautiful enough to wear to a black tie event. And this is Santal Complete by Fragrance Du Bois. Number 6, Love Don't Be Shy by Kilian. My mommy bought this for me for my birthday in October. I wanted this for a while. I had the original a while ago, and I ended up decluttering it because I got bored with it. So I get bored with fragrances really easily. After I've worn it about 5 or 6 times, I'm not going to want to wear it again. I'm going to want to wear something else. But what I realize is that I truly love this fragrance and it loves me. This is a beautiful gourmand that is good for all occasions, not just a date, but this is great on a date because it is literally delicious. This is rumored to be Rihanna's signature scent, and people often say that she smells delicious. And if it's good enough for Riri, it's good enough for me. But the notes are neroli, bergamot, pink pepper, coriander, orange blossom, honeysuckle, jasmine, iris, rose, sugar, vanilla, caramel, musk, civet, and labdanum. Now what I'm getting is the orange blossom and the sugar and the vanilla and a little bit of the caramel. All that other stuff is neither here nor there for me. I'm getting all the yummy edible gourmand notes, and It just smells like orangey cotton candy. That's the best way I can describe it, like a creamsicle. If you like the Good Humor, I think Good Humor makes those creamsicles, the dreamsicle, orange outside, the creamy inside, frozen popsicle thingies, which are absolutely delicious. Now I want one. Okay. I was thinking about creamsicles. Love Don't Be Shy is the perfume embodiment of that. Number 7, Delina Exclusive. This is the only Parfums de Marly fragrance that I own. I've had almost all of them, and I ended up decluttering them all for one reason or another, except for this one. This is beautiful. It is so sexy. It is everything elegant. It's elegance in a bottle for me. I didn't like the original Delina because of the sourness. I guess the lychee note was so heavy, and sour fruits don't work well with my chemistry. They tend to go like musty on me, and I don't know. Nobody wants to smell like that. Especially as soon as you spray something on. Sour notes don't work well with me. I didn't like the La Rose because I don't quite care for rose. So who wants an amped up rose? Not me. But this one right here, the Exclusive, it's just got the perfect gourmand touch. It's got lychee, pear, bergamot, Turkish rose, oud, incense, vanilla, amber, and woody notes. See that vanilla, amber, and the incense. And oddly enough, I'm not a fan of smoky fragrances. However, the incense is so subdued, as is the oud. They are both so quiet in the background, almost whispering, that is just enough to add that hint of sexiness. And the pear and the vanilla and the rose is what's really standing out for me. The bottle is beautiful, it's great for display, but this is just femininity in a bottle. I'm sure a man could pull this off because fragrance is gender neutral. However, if you want to say that I am that woman, not I'm that girl, not I'm that chick, but I'm that woman, Delina Exclusive is for you. So we are down to our last 3. Again, these are listed in no particular order, but these are all bangers in my collection. These are all sexy. These are all saying, come get me, because I'm gonna give it to you. They are all Valentine's Day and date night worthy. Let me know what fragrances you're thinking of that I may have missed in this list, or ones that maybe I don't know about, especially if they are more on the gourmand and less floral side, because your girl loves to smell like a snack. That said, let's keep this list going. Number 3, Lynn St. Barth, Vanille West Indies. This is my 4th. Yes, you heard that right. My 4th bottle of this. Why is it my 4th? Well, let me tell you why. The first bottle, hubby took that one, so he took that. The second bottle I ended up just wearing, and then the third bottle I sold because I got tired of it. And then I just got this bottle number 4 because I was like, what was I thinking? This is one of the best vanillas out there, and it's only got 3 notes. It's, what is it, vanilla, orchid, and I want to say musk, but let me confirm. Vanilla, caramel, and orchid. So this is just a straight up gourmand vanilla. It's a sweet, but not too sweet. This smells almost like a Twizzler. If you like the original Twizzlers, not the pull and peel, not the extra special flavors. Nope, the original Twizzler, the red ones. This reminds me of a vanillified Twizzler. Hey, it's made up a word, vanillified. Hit the like button if you like my words I make up in my videos. This is something that sits very close to the skin. I think the reason I got tired of it was because it didn't project. I like projection monsters, especially because fragrances don't last on me. That said, this lasts on me, it just doesn't have the projection. It's really nice on clothes, and this is very great for having on your robe. I like to spritz my robe, and I've got friends that told me they spritz their robe with this as well. This is enough to get that waft to make someone double take if they get within your personal space. And it definitely will draw them in. This is cozy, it's inviting, it's warm, it's vanilla-y, it's sugary, it's sweet, it is delectable, it is delicious, it whispers sexy. And this is Vanille West Indies. Number 2, Kayali Vanilla Royale Sugared Patchouli 64. This right here is a sexy gourmand that's more sexy than it is gourmand. Now, this has a whole bunch of notes, but what I'm happy to report is that the patchouli is not patchooling. And by that, I mean it does not smell earthy, dirty, gritty, gross, yucky. Patchouli has a tendency to go very bad very fast if it's not blended well. But I truly love kayali fragrances, and this one's got a ton of notes such as rum, vanilla orchid, jasmine, vanilla, creme brulee, spicy notes, leather, tonka bean, rose, patchouli, brown sugar, oud, sugar, amber, and musk. So there's a lot of notes, but a lot of them complement each other. So it's like a leathery vanilla that's not overly sweet, very dark, very mature. If you are a woman who knows what she wants, who knows what she likes, and who is not afraid to get it, I definitely recommend this one. This is for someone who I think would have a stronger personality. If you are more subdued, more demure, I don't recommend this. But if you are someone with a bold, commanding presence, oh, honey, this one will command a room real fast. And this is Kayali 64. And last but not least, Roja's Creation E, Essence de Parfum. When Roja came out with the Essence de Parfum collection, I was over the moon. I love him as a perfumer. However, most of his fragrances are a bit mature for my nose. I don't know of too many of the gourmand ones, but this one is a floral, a clean floral that I can wear and I'm happy to wear. And let's look at the bottle. Roja's presentation is absolutely stunning. The ombre purple, the gold, the jeweling, the signature on the top. It just says elegance. His bottles, it makes you want the fragrance even if you don't like it because of how elegant and how beautiful the bottles. You just feel good touching his bottles. But anywho, let me tell you about these notes. Mandarin orange, bergamot, lemon, geranium, peach, rose de mai, ylang ylang, jasmine, heliotrope, neroli, orris, sandalwood, vanilla, ambergris, musk, and patchouli. I'm only getting a little bit of this. I'm getting the peach, the orange, bergamot, and I think that most fragrances that Roja formulates have bergamot in the top. I think that's his favorite note. I'm not sure why. If you know, let me know in the comments why he likes bergamot so much, if it has a special property that helps in luxury fragrances, because bergamot is in all the fragrances that I can think of by him. I'm not picking up the vanilla, but I am getting the musk, I'm getting the peach, I'm getting the jasmine, the neroli, and the mandarin. And I love it. One of the few florals, the few true florals that I can say is wonderful. This is juicy. You really can feel the juice as you smell it. This is a sensory experience. If you want to be elegant, if you want to have on like an all white, this is a great wedding scent. This is for that high tea kind of a date, a walk along the beach, a nice gala even. This is just beautiful. Creation E by Roja. Well, that concludes my top 10 Valentine's Day fragrances for women for 2024. However, let me know in the comments if there's anything that I missed, because I do not want to miss a beat on fragrances. Also, remember to like, comment, subscribe, share our videos, as well as click that notification bell so that you know every time that I upload something just for you. Also, if you would like to try a sample or a full decant of any of the fragrances I talked about today or in my other videos, my collection is available on my website, whistlenotes.com. And until next time, I am Margarita, and you have an awesome day. Bye.